Hello everybody and welcome to Tasha Show. And today we are playing No Longer Home. So No Longer Home is a game that I played a year ago, I think. I finished the game, but I wanted to replay it so that you can all see certain things about the game. So what I'm going to do is here with multiple save slots. I'm going to go to the slot number 2, which I never did anything with, so we can get started at the beginning. The game is a pretty short game. It's like 3 hours of game time or something like that. It's mostly writing. There is some little stuff here and there where you can move your characters around, but it has nothing really that is like complicated puzzles or fighting or anything. It's more like a very quiet game about two people. And that's what we're going to see now. So let's get started, shall we? So I do have headphones. No Longer Home is semi-autobiographical based on the lives of the two main developers, Hannah Lee and Sal Davison. Sorry, I couldn't read the whole thing. Prelude, Fiery Road. You'll see why they say semi-autobiographical, because there's some moments that are kind of surreal, which, you know, I most likely doubt ever happen in life. But it could be dreams, or it could be things that kind of like explain their psychological warfare. And when I'm thinking about psychological warfare here is about the struggles that we have as a person. Anyway. Beau. So, last two at the barbecue. Oh, come on now, just say something. It's getting dark. They'll probably have to go home soon. This is it then. Second year of university is over. Just one more year left, and then we have to be real adults. So by the way, this game I think is supposed to be in England. So technically speaking we should have a British accent, but let's be honest. First of all, I already have a French accent. So if you want me to do a British accent, it will be very, very hard. I can try, but let's see. I don't want to be an adult. Don't we all want to not be adults, you know? Well, same. We've got a whole year to figure it out for. We'll probably have ourselves together by then. Oh, have you got any plans? I don't think I'll ever have myself together. So you can see that I can do some choices. I forgot about that. You can do some choices. I'll say, have you got any plans? I don't know. I think I used to know. I'm hoping I'll figure that out before we graduate. I always got the impression you knew exactly what you were doing. What? No. Oh. I just do things. I'd love to have a grand plan, but that's it. I'm just doing things. I don't really know if I'm even doing things. Like, I don't know who I am, what I want to be. Well, what do you want to do? That's Beau. Or I would say, there are probably things I could do. Let's say what do you want to do? I used to think I wanted to animate, but I don't know. I feel like I should have started earlier with that. Yeah. Aren't we all in the same boat? I feel like there's so many things I want to do and I didn't mostly do it which makes me kind of sad. There's a lot of things I still want to do in life. We'll see. You know, you can always take it with a grain of salt and positivity and optimism. Alright, let's continue. That's the thing, for I feel like we're pressured into figuring out exactly what we want to do with our lives, even from really early on. That's pretty true. Or sometimes some people want you to do certain exact things, and that makes things really hard because you don't want to go against other people, you know, the peer pressure of things. But at the same time, you also want to do things for you as well. It's really hard to balance everything out in life. It feels like that stuff should be lifelong. You shouldn't have to feel stuck doing this one thing because that's your thing. It doesn't have to stay your thing. Why can't we have multiple things? Oh, well, I mean, my parents did spend a lot of money to get me here, so I do feel like I should try a bit harder. My philosophy too, sometimes I'm feeling the same way. I think that they are actually not from the UK to begin with. But I'm sure it will be explained a little bit later on. Yeah, I feel the same way about my parents. Nothing like crippling debt to get you started in life. I know, having debts is terrible. When you think about it, like you already start in the negative and you have to go back into the positive. It takes a very, very long time. That's why, in my opinion, there should be something that helps you along the way. Because the more you actually spend, the more life goes on in a better way, right? For everyone, not just us. But anyway, let's not go into political theories here. I'll say that both feel the same way about their parents. Feel the same way about their parents. My apologies. We're gonna use the they, them. Because technically the two characters are they, them, by the way. Alright. Yeah, I feel the same way about my parents. They've supported me a lot, even if they don't really understand what it is I'm doing. Oh, mine kinda understand, but I feel like I've got a lot to live up to. I've never felt like I've been able to give back in any way. Let's do Ao's line. Oh, how so? Well, I come from a creative family. Most of us went to art school and my dad's a director. Oh, cool. I wish I had the same. I'm not from a creative family even though I want to be somehow, somewhat. Yeah, it feels like a lot to live up to though. I see how hard everyone works and I don't know if I can do that. I think we end up in a lot of debts to our parents, and that's what makes it harder for us to set ourselves apart from them. That's true. When you think about it, like all that time that you spent as a kid, your parents has to somehow sacrifice themselves to help you, right? So you have to somewhat give back in a sort, otherwise it's not fair. But at the same time, it's also a trap because, you know, you didn't decide to be the kid to begin with, right? So it's an interesting, complicated relationship, right? Anyway, let's continue. When I think about the thing I do, a lot of it feels like compensating for not being what my parents want me to be, or what I think my parents want me to be. Okay, it's 2 hour line. So first one. That can make things difficult. Have you talked to your parents about it? Oh, let's do the second line. I'm curious about that. Oh, no? Maybe you should try? Yeah, it's not that easy though. Yeah, I guess not. It feels hard to be able to be myself. So talking about it is... And who is that? And then the second line is, what's wrong with the person you think they want you to be? I prefer the first line, and who is that? I don't really know yet, but I don't think I'm a man. Oh, then what? Well, I'm not sure I feel like a woman either, so yeah, I don't know what. I guess I know what you mean. I don't know if I really feel like a woman. At least, not all the time. Yeah, means that's it. Sometimes I feel a certain way and others something different. It at least feels good to get that off my chest. I just don't know how to talk about it or who to talk about it with. Honestly, it's not something I've thought about before. I think that's probably the case for most people. Looks like the fire's died out. Well, it is not an easy subject, right? When you think about it. Once again, it's all about the peer pressure and the construction of a society that we have as of today's date. Is it justified? Is it not justified? It's very hard to tell. It's obviously very controversial topics that I don't necessarily want to go into. I do have my thoughts about it. But I'll leave you to your thoughts, obviously. There's still embers. Hey, I was wondering, do you think maybe there could be two people like us, talking like we are now? To be honest, definitely. I mean, it could happen. I hope that people can talk without fear and can have people that we can connect to. I think it's very important in life. Oh, I don't think there's anyone like us. Yeah, somewhere on the other side of the planet. Yeah, maybe we'll do the second line, because I do believe that, hopefully, you know. Anyway. I think I mean more than that. Like, the other side of the universe, if the universe had sides, who knows? It would be very interesting to see what the universe has for us. Probably not in our age, unfortunately, folks. We're probably never gonna know what happened outside of planet Earth. I wish I would know more. Maybe it's a Mass Effect world out there, you know? I don't know. I've never really thought about it. You see that star? Yeah, I think so. I don't know, there's a lot of them. I would say, yeah, I think so. That constellation there, it looks kind of like... Okay, let's see. What do I see personally? Like a sequel, like a fern? Oh, yeah, like a fox. To be honest, I don't know what it looks like. I guess it can look like a fox, the one in the center. It looks like a dog. Okay, let's say yeah, like a fox. Oh, I guess so. I always thought it looks more like a dog. Alright, I feel like I think like both then in this case. Okay, let's continue. Well, you see its front paw. What if that star has a planet just like ours? What if it's two people just like us staring back out at our sun? I think I'd like to meet them. Bemused. What? The people of Galaxy Fox Dark Paw. I'd like to meet them. What would you say to them? I don't know. Can you get me a visa? Uh-oh. So it's very hard to get a visa, by the way. I've been fortunate to actually get a visa and also get a nationality in in the USA, but it's not easy, people. It's really not easy, and that's why I think immigration is a very complicated topic and much more complicated than what they make you believe on TV. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, just wanted to say that. Ugh. It's so strange to think about the universe being so big, and here's just two of us talking. How? So you see that the charm of the game, it has a very philosophical thinking, and it's just the life of two people that are trying to understand each other, or trying to understand themselves, more themselves actually, and also dealing with everything else around them. With nice graphics, by the way. I do like the style. Alright, where are we? Do you want to stay over? Everyone moved out now. You could probably use Joe's bed. Yeah, I'll stay. Where are you moving after this? You've only got a few weeks left here, right? I'm not really sure yet. Everyone else has made plans. And the second one, yeah, I'm back to Japan for the summer. Okay, she's from Japan, she's Japanese, okay? Oh, sorry, they are from Japan, they're Japanese. My apologies about that. I know it's not long, but I'll miss everyone. Yeah, it's a shame we can't hang out some more. You're moving to Camberwell though, right? Yeah, you will come around once you get back. It'll just be a few blocks away from where I was living in Peckham anyway. But I guess we never got talking properly till now. Yeah, only a few times. But I was too scared to talk to you. Yeah, I was too scared to talk to you. Well, it is always scary because you don't know how people react, right? Alright, let's, we'll pick Bo. What? Really? Me too. I think that's the end of the prologue here. It's how they met and how they connected, obviously. Well, it does look like a sequel, the one on the right. Alright, so let's get started to like the real game, the No Longer Home. If you look at chapter select, you will see that it was Friary Road. It's not the place we're gonna be in now. That's why, obviously, it's not named Friary Road in this case, right? So let's get started. No Longer Home. Oh yeah, about donuts. Hell yeah, it's basically traditional at this point. Oh, I've been meaning to say thanks for helping paint the walls the other day. Glad to provide. I'd feel bad not bringing anything. I'll say the first line. You look like you needed the help. Besides, it's the least I could do, considering how much I've been staying here. Yeah, about that. I was wondering, well, my flatmates have noticed. Oh God, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was getting in the way. No, it's not that. We were wondering what you'd maybe think about moving in. You don't have to decide straight away. Oh, well, I guess I've been spending a lot of time here. I'll say both lines. I probably have to talk to my parents about it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it would save you a lot of traveling. That's true, and my parents would prefer if I was around more uni folks. Catching their breath. That's the last of them. Huh, exasperated. It better be. I don't want to carry another stupid pallet. Sorry for making you drag them back. I didn't think it'd be so much trouble. I still can't believe that guy tried to sell them to us. At least we got to meet that cat on the way. Okay, let's do that AO's line. Ah, the mysterious pub guardian. Yeah, what a cool little dude. So, what's next? I'll order the form. I guess we'll stack there, in the garden for now. It'd be good to finally have a spare bed for friends to use. I'm looking forward to having a sofa we can chill on. Let's do the first one. We could get back to having more game nights. Yeah, I've got a few games I'd like to play. Hold it still. I'm holding still. Holding it still. I wish I had my DAX workbench. Can't you mark with your pencil quicker? Let's do the first one, because the second one looks a bit more negative for some reason. Sewing over the pallets isn't ideal. Alright, done. What was this shelf for again? We can stick the games on it. Oh, was it meant to be the bookshelf? Let's do the second one. Yep. Need a big plank for this shelf. To carry the weight of all your big brain books. They are mostly picture books. But so our characters change a little bit, as you can see, design-wise. Bo? Fell asleep at your laptop again? Bo, dazed, defensive, embarrassed. Let's do embarrassed. Oh, jeez. How long was I out for? I'm not sure. I was focused on my own work. An hour? Maybe 2? Dang. I thought I would have gotten this finished by now. What were you working on? Trying to get this damn job application sent off. I've been trying to tie up these closing bills. I was thinking about making some resource prints of my old art. Let's do the third one. Now that we've graduated university, I don't have any project to keep me going. I've been trying to get back to finishing my bestiary, but keep getting distracted. How are you getting on? I'm not sure I even like any of this art anymore. You probably just need space from it. I don't know. It's hard to focus knowing we have to move out soon. Everything just feels really flat right now. It's not just that. What? I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I feel disoriented. I'm not sure why. It's like I've been following this winding path through the forest and... You got stuck at the fork in the road and the path disappeared? The fork. Kind of. But I don't know where any of the paths might take me, if they take me anywhere, so I've just stopped proceeding. I definitely think you should take a break. You have been sitting there all day after all. I know. I just don't know what to do with myself. I know you don't feel like going out right now, but maybe stretch your legs a little at the very least. I suppose you're right. Alright, we kind of see the first room in the current home they're in. Obviously, since it's named no longer home, you have to understand that they're trying to leave, and it's a big next step. The following instruction refer to the default control. Any changes made to remap the controls will not be referenced. Use L to move your character, hold B down to run. As your character approaches certain characters and objects, icons will appear. Select icons with LB or RB and press A to trigger interactions. I'm playing with the Xbox 360 controller, by the way. Some of these interactions may change the environment, so some may not. The function of these interactions may seem abstract. Try not to worry about it. Selecting a door icon will take your character to another scene. Do this enough and you should be able to gather a sense of place. So we are playing with Bo right now. So as you can see, I could talk with Ao right now, so let's do that. What were you thinking of making prints of anyway? I'm not too sure yet. There's that lion grave or was drawing of plants I did. Plants. I always did like that lion, sad but triumphant. Imagine the plants would sell well. Why not do both? Let's say that we liked the lion, not the dragon, the lion. Really? Thanks. I just haven't been convinced I actually have anything worth printing. Well, all your work is good, but I'm just my humble onion. You know, I could help you with deciding on colors, if you like. That'll be really cool, actually, yeah. I keep thinking, it'll be nice to collaborate on more things with you. I'm sure we could get to work on something together in the few months before I have to head off. Apparently I can still talk to Ao, but let's see if that does anything or nothing. I thought you were going to stretch your legs. At least take a break from the studio for a bit. I will. Just collecting myself. Okay, I assume she's gonna say it. Oh my goodness. They're gonna say the same thing. Oh, we don't have a choice now. We cannot talk anymore. Okay, I'm pressing B, by the way, so the character run. Okay, there's a desk here. Let's look at the desk. Our messy desk has been really stressing me out. I feel bad that it does. I mean, it isn't like it's their fault. I used to be even worse. I wish I could be better at talking about it. Let's say the last one. I struggle letting people know when their actions are affecting me. It doesn't feel fair, me dictating or how lives their life and uses their space. I should still try to talk to Ao about it. Well, it's not like it will be an issue for much longer. You should still try. It's not like it's just the desk. It does affect the rest of the flat too, even if it's not as much. Okay, it seems that the only thing that we can do now is to leave from the door here. Alright, next. I thought I could switch the point of view. Okay, pressing X allow you to have a log. I wonder why suddenly I got the mouse showing up because... Oh, okay, it's gone. Okay. I guess right now they don't allow me to change the... I think it is done on purpose right now. It doesn't allow me to change the view yet. Alright, let's go in here. A rainbow rug, kind of. Okay, pressing start allow me to see this. Pressing Y doesn't do anything. LBRB. Oh, LBRB allow me to actually select between those two items here. Okay, let's look at the bin. I feel like I'm always the one emptying the bin. It's probably not actually the case, though. I should empty it later. Okay, let's look at that other thing here. On the shelf sit boxes of tea and cereal, jars of dry dirt and sand from hourglass that ran out of time. An interesting metaphor here. Alright, let's go in this room. Oh, what's that? I love the shadows that they have here on the side for the character. Okay, there's nothing else that I can do before I do that. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go grab this. Shards of unknowable geometry float in the center of the room. Huh. I don't remember this being here. Wait. Does Ao know about this? So obviously this is not probably from the autobiography, right? But anyway. Something about this feels... Well, I'm saying this, but you know, sometimes you can believe in magic too. You know, like in Umineko, do you prefer to try to have everything rationalized for you, or do you prefer to have some magic in your lives that may actually bring more optimism to you? Oh well, one day we'll play Umineko. But today we're playing No Longer Home, so let's continue. You can now use LT or RT to rotate the environment. Okay, so now you can see that I can finally rotate. Anything here? No. No. Let's move this way. Okay, the book's up there. A selection of books sit on the shelf. Notice the book's title, I'm a Very Blonde Book, Not to Be Read. Check out the book's title, Beast of an Eighth Dimension. Picks up the book title, Skate or Die. I like Beast of the Eighth Dimension. This book is dated years back. A Korean name is scribbled inside the cover. A Korean name, okay. I was really into this stuff. I've always admired their drawings of beasts. Let's look at that. Oh, our suitcase. It won't be long after we move out, before we have to start packing it again. I'd love to be able to travel more. It's been good to get out of London when I can. Let's talk about Ao. Japan is a long way away, and I've never been outside of Europe. I don't know if I'll be able to afford to visit them. Ao and I have talked about it. And I don't think I could live in Japan. Okay, let's do the first one. It's not the first time I've been in a long-distance relationship, but Tokyo is a lot further than Northwich. I didn't have to bring a passport for that either. It feels ridiculous, but I really don't know who I'll be without Ao. Living with them, it feels like it's become such a big part of who I am. Let's see if there's some new stuff popping up because I changed the... Nope. But you can see that I couldn't open the door up until I move around this way. Alright. Oh, I was here. Let's... Can I talk to Ao? It doesn't look like they want to talk. Can I actually do something with a cat? It doesn't look like I can do anything with a cat. There's nothing here. I can go back, but also I can look at that thing here. By the way, I'm using my directional pad left-right to make things easier to actually pick up. A flatmate's fruit has been rotting there for weeks. It wouldn't bother me so much if they weren't always moralizing at us. It never gets eaten. I don't know why they even buy it. Yeah, I'll do it later. The wastes bother me a little, but it's mostly the flies that's annoying me. I wish they'd at least throw it away once it starts molding. It's kind of gross. Oh, I can talk to O again. Hey Bo, guess what? That fruit still hasn't been thrown out. Yeah, I'm not at all surprised. God, they never do throw it out. Don't worry, I'll throw it out before I start cooking. Yeah, let's do the first one. I don't even know why they buy it, if they're just going to let it rot like that. Yeah, right? I feel bad letting good food go to waste. I completely agree with that. Food should not go to waste. Please, people. There's a lot of other people that cannot even afford to eat food. So let's be decent, right? Or at least that's my personal philosophy. Speaking of food, is everyone still up for the barbecue tomorrow? Liam can't make it, and Anna said she'll be late. The usual then. Are you sure you're still feeling up to it? You seem like you could use some rest. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. No, you're not wrong, but it'd be good to see everyone. I'm sure a change of pace would do you some good. I guess I'll say you're not wrong. Actually, I've got this game I've been wanting to finish. Maybe we can play that later too. Got the day planned out, have you? Oh! Have you seen anything odd, like in the bedroom? Seen what? Oh, that! I thought it'd go away eventually, if we just ignored it. Is it still there? I don't think so. Then I guess it worked itself out. How are you doing though? Feeling any better today? Not really. I just feel so unfocused. I think getting away from my screen helped a bit. I'll save a second one. Hey, maybe you should ask Guinea folks about going to that forest. Epping Forest? I suppose that'd be nice. It's just difficult to motivate myself right now. Hopefully the barbecue will help take our minds off things for now. Oh, I can still talk to her. I'm wondering what they're gonna say. I'm really bad at that. I'm really sorry. Try to get some rest in before we see everyone. I'll be around if you need me. Okay, they didn't have much to say. Oh, what's that? What's that star thingy? Huh? It looks like a fake chicken being... I don't know, it looks like a skeleton of something? I don't know. Oh, and now we are back, but oh, they're gone. Huh, fascinating. So I think this makes us skip time, I assume. So many bottles. Most of these came from my last place. I'm not sure if we'll ever actually manage to drink them. These days, I don't tend to drink so much anymore. Maybe we'll manage to get rid of them at the barbecue, probably later. I should try not to overdo it this time though. I had a massive hangover after the last barbecue. We had a video shoot in the morning that we'd promised to do as a favor for a friend. I thought for sure I was going to vomit on the car ride there. Huh, it doesn't allow me to go. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, what's going on there? Did you see that? The door won't budge. Maybe something on the other side got jammed under the handle. That must be the room of some of the other people they talked about. The flatmates, the other flatmates. The boxes are stuffed full of trinkets collected over the last 5 years. Huh. I guess that's about it here. I haven't left the house in a while now. Well, if only for grocery trips. I'd rather just stay in today too. It might be good to get out a bit more often. I'd rather just stay in today too. I've hardly left the house during this last year at uni. I've been so engrossed in my coursework. It did feel good to be working on something with a strict schedule though. Who knows if I'll be able to have that kind of focus again. It'll be difficult getting used to working in my bedroom once I'm back at my parents' house. Oh, I was not here. Oh, what's that? Oh, there must be boss desk. This thing is full of music and artwork I never finished, abandoned worlds and drum machine files. At this point, it's probably best I leave them that way. One day I'll manage to find a use for them. I think there's still some life left in there. The second one. There are still so many uncharted areas that needs to be mapped. I've got so many things I want to do, and gardens won't grow unless I tend to them. I know that too well. I used up most of my storage on half-baked metaphors. My plants look so sad. I keep wondering if I need to water them more often. The succulent roots are slowly rotting. I don't want them to die like the others did. All my other guitars are broken now, but this one still works. It's been about a year since I've written anything. I think there were vines growing in the electronics. Oh, I'll say the first one. I've let so many hobbies fade away. If only I'd put in the time. If only I put the time in my hobbies too. Well, I kind of put some on making videos right now. At least with that, right? Not that I got so far a lot of people watching them, but it's okay. I don't think there's anything here that actually belongs to me. Well, apart from the internet router, I have no idea who these DVDs even belong to. This game look like they are my flatmates. Need to remember to cancel the broadband earlier this time. I don't want to get served another unnecessary bill like last time. I should have gotten so upset on the phone to the provider. Wish I hadn't bought these electric heaters last year either. I'm gonna do the first one. I got so frustrated. The maintenance was only supposed to take a couple of days. It ended up taking 3 weeks. After 2 weeks of calling, I've had enough. We were approaching the end of second year, and we all needed the internet to get on with work. I shouldn't have cancelled the account though. I felt pretty bad for shouting. We ended up opening up another one a couple of weeks later. The maintenance was done by then. We didn't go through that door yet, did we? What's this one? Oh, it's a bathroom. Okay. I can't see myself. The mirror shows a reflection. There is something about the towel. Spores have settled in the towel and have begun growing into fungi. Alright, it's been 46 minutes and I think we're gonna stop very, very soon. I just want to give you a last quick view of things before we stop. I guess let's go in this room again. Oh. Where's that whole cable hanging? Let's see what's going on. Oh. I guess they're preparing the barbecue and that's why they have that. Oh, they're all here. I didn't realize it was already that time. Huh. Okay, you can talk to all the friends here, it looks like. It doesn't seem that I can talk to our up until I talk to everyone else. Anyway, that's where we're gonna stop for today. I hope it gives you an idea of No Longer Home. It's a pretty sweet, simple game, which is mostly about reflections here and there, and some slight movements here and there within the home to make you accustomed to where they used to live and up until they don't, right? So that makes it somewhat philosophical in a way. And there are two characters, Bo and Ao, and you play with both of them, by the way. But right now, we saw the part with Bo. And that's about it. Alright. Of course, my apologies sometimes for not saying they, because I know it's they, them, so I should. So my apologies again about that. And that's about it. Thank you everyone for watching Toss a Show. I hope it gives you an idea of the game. Please feel free to subscribe or follow my channel if you like the show and if you like what I did here and in other videos as well if you watch some other videos. And thank you all. Alright. Sorry for the very bad British accent. Because I can't do a British accent. I have a French accent to begin with. So you can't get it obviously as good, huh? Anyway, even my American accent is pretty bad, huh? But anywho, thank you so much everybody and toss out. Bye bye.